welcome to Barn Facts, the only reliable news source for your farming information. Today with me, I am joined by the cow,
No.
the cat,
Oh.
and finally, the horse.
Nay.
Get back here, horse. What are you doing? There you go. Anyway, today's top story is involving the serious concern for the amount of milk being produced by our cows. This story will be presented by Mr. Utter. Take it away.
Moo. Moo.
Excuse me. In English, please.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, recently we've been noticing a decrease in milk production. So we wanted to create a hypothesis test to prove our point. So, we decided that a one-crop z-test was appropriate. We found that the mean was 700 gallons as our null hypothesis, and the alternative hypothesis was anything less than 700 gallons. For our conditions, we made sure that our population that we selected was representative, and it had equal variance, and that 1,000 cows was less than 10% of our population. When we calculated our statistic, we found that the z-score was 3.78, as described on this model. And we found that the p-value was 0.0138, which means these events are likely to happen often. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Utter.
Whoa.
Anyways, now moving on. Mrs. Purr is reporting on other members of our team.
Thank you, Farmer. Well, I usually sleep for most of the day, so I don't really know what's going on, but I feel like most of the farm animals haven't been doing enough work. So I went around and I asked them a yes or no question whether they completed their farm work or not. And we found some astonishing results. So by looking at my stem plot here, we see that 1% of cats completed their farm work, 25% of sheep completed their farm work, 27% of cows completed their farm work, and 70% of horses completed their farm work. So my conclusion for my statement here is just that farm animals haven't been doing enough work lately.
Thank you for your hard work. Next, we have Clip Clop presenting on associations between the amount of hay eaten and amount of work finished.
Thank you, Farmer. To test my hypothesis, I did a chi-squared independence test. My null hypothesis was that there was no association between hay eaten and the amount of work done. And my alternate hypothesis was that there is an association. So then I decided to check the conditions. My first condition was I checked the NP and the NQ. The NP was 60, which is greater than 10, and then the NQ was 10, which is also greater than or equal to 10. Secondly, I checked that the barnyard was clean. And lastly, I made sure that the normal probability plots of the residual were a parabola. And as you can see here, the p-value I got was small enough so that I could fail to reject the null hypothesis and conclude that there was no association between the amount of hay eaten and the amount of work done.
Thank you, Clip Clop. Folks, that's all for today on Barn Facts. And remember, we are the only reliable news source for your farming information.